Hey, what's up, guys? This is my first video, kind of showing you guys when I go to state sales, garage sales, and kind of like what I find. So for this state sale, I came early, and they decided to let people in on the garage. The first thing that I noticed were some VHS, a lot of Disney stuff, and I was thinking about buying some Disney stuff. I already have a whole bunch of VHS related to Disney. But my main thing from this state was trying to get this toys called Trolls by Russ. They're called Trolls kits, and that's kind of like the main thing I wanted to get from this state sale. As soon as I came in, I seen some Carol Trolls in here. I don't know if you can see them at the moment, but I just picked them up, grabbed them in there, and kind of like started walking around the state sale. For the most part, when I go to state sales, I bring this tote bags simply because they're easy to grab things. And what I've noticed is just grab anything that you see that looks kind of cool, and at the end, kind of check what you're gonna buy and what you're not gonna buy. When I came into this room, I seen a whole bunch of troll kits new in the package, so I just started throwing them in the bag. There was a lot of like plushes, brand new in the bag, in the box, whatever you want to call it. So I just went crazy on it. I just started putting things in there. There were some cars. There's a lot of plushes and stuff. So I got some Garfield stuff, pretty cool. Again, they're new with tags and everything. So I was really excited. And then I was looking through this bag, and it had a whole bunch of stuff. Again, more troll stuff. Um, so I was just digging through it, and they have really cool stuff inside the bag. So I was like, you know what? Just gonna grab the whole like box, and I just put my bag in it. And I started kind of like looking around at other stuff. I mean, if you see something that you think I should have got, like maybe leave a comment or message me on, oh like, ooh, you missed this, you missed that. But anyways, so I'm still looking at the things, looking the back of me. You never know what you're gonna find, so it's always good to look everywhere. Um, so I grabbed my the bag and the box, and I noticed there were some cars on the side of me. They're Campbell cars, like little trucks. They were pretty cool. They were new in the box, so um, I decided to get them. At this point, I don't know what the state sale have their things price. So again, I'm just grabbing, and if it's a good price, I'll take it. If it's not, well, of course, I'll leave them. And kind of depends on what they sell for. I usually try to look at my phone before I buy them, just so that way, I don't buy things that are expensive and try to sell it, and it won't sell. Um, so I'm looking at stuff. These were some like NASCAR cars. They should come on cereal boxes back in the days. Um, I was not a big fan of it, so it's like, okay, I'll leave them. So I move around, keep looking at stuff, kind of look through different things, and then I see a Barbie doll, brand new in the box. This was Charlie's Angels. Um, they look interesting. I like the movie Charlie's Angels. But again, I'm not sure what things are worth or what they sell on eBay. So sometimes I do take off my phone and kind of check prices. I also found this Disney Princess figurines. Um, and again, you can see that I'm checking kind of like what they're worth and if they're worth for me picking up. I do a quick scan and then just check if they're selling on eBay or for how much they're selling. So if it's a good kind of like find, I just put it in the bag, and yeah, it looks like it was a good find. Um, but again, not sure what they're selling for. Um, so I always try to check everything. Right here, I was going through drawers and just checking to see what I find. Um, I didn't find anything, so I had already a lot of stuff going on. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take them. I gotta take it outside and come check more stuff up. Uh, So at this point, this is my first load. I headed outside kind of to put everything and start a pile. And right away I go back. You always gotta double check what you left behind or what you didn't see in your first time. So I was just going around looking at stuff. There's a lot of people in the house, so sometimes it was kind of like hard to like walk through. Um, but they had a lot of like just vintage stuff everywhere, and it was I think it was a pretty cool estate sale. It's such a hunt when you're doing this stuff. So I'm looking around trying to see what I can find, and then I see a Garfield like figure, look pretty cool. Garfield 80s. Kind of goes with what I buy, and um, I'm still looking. I try to go back to where I started, but it's kind of quite um, filled with people. This room was really full. There's no way I could get in there.
Nice. Where'd you find that one? That was pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, nice.
So what she had was a kid stroll, and that's what I wanted to
Let
get.
me get out of your way.
She said there was two left in there, so I had to wait for some people to kind of like get out. Um, it was a small house, so uh, I'm trying to dig in places. Right here, I was looking at some records that they had on the floor, uh, and kind of see what I find. I'm still going. There's no way for me to get there. Uh, this gentleman helped me get those
Thank you.
trolls that I was looking for, and yep, that's what I came for. So I found two more, and
Know if there's a basement to this place or no?
I'm trying to get out now. I'm trying to put this outside so that way, I know for sure I'm gonna get this. And I found another one right here. So I'm already happy that I found what I came for, and kind of like nobody got them. This is the first time that I buy trolls. They're such 80s, late 70s, 80s toys. So I'll see how they sell, and I'll let you guys know what I sold them for. And I'll tell you kind of like what's the sell price on this. So you see me going back in the house. This time I went to the kitchen. I'm not a kitchen person as far as buying items. So I skipped the kitchen, came back, and I seen another two set of trolls. These were really big. They were probably like 24, 27 inches, I believe. But this one looked pretty cool. It was the groom and bride. Um, I kind of like the groom, so I decided to take it. Um, Again, I don't know how much they're asking for, but I'm just making a pile, and hoping that they give good price or they work a price. So I go back again, and again trying to check what I missed, what I didn't miss. Um, at this point, I'm probably like 30, 40 minutes in this state cell. So first, I try to look for toys or items, and at the end, I try to look for clothes, like vintage clothes or graphic T-shirts. And again, I'm just doing a second round real quick, looking what they have. I didn't see nothing interesting. Um, and but again, you always gotta check everywhere. You never know what you're gonna find. So I'm just looking. There's a lot of plush stuff. Um,
Sorry.
there was a lot of pressure moments in the box. They really don't sell as much, or they're just like really cheap nowadays. And so I didn't get those. And at this point, I'm like, okay, you know what? I think I need to go to the garage. Let me see what's on the garage, because I kind of skipped the whole garage. Um, but I think I went to this. No, yeah, I went to this other
Right
room.
behind you.
Um, and I found some hats. Um, these hats were okay. I seen Chicago Bulls hat. This is the only one I get from that like stack. Um, I think it was like 80s or 90s. And again, I'm still looking. They had a lot of Barbie dolls, um, but I don't know about this type of Barbie dolls. I wouldn't know how to like sell them. Uh, so I go back and just still look around. At this point, I found a camera, and vintage cameras tend to sell really good. Um, and yeah, so I put it in my stash,
How much are you
and
asking for your
Those are $20 each.
20? Okay.
$20 each.
yeah, they were asking for 20. I was kind of thinking like, man, I think this is too much. So I had to double check, and I did check online, and it sells up for about $100 on eBay. So I give it a shot, and hopefully it sells. It's already posted on my eBay account, and just waiting to see, kind of like how I sell this trolls. So this is me going back into the garage. But then I noticed that on the side there's
Are these
some
going to the garbage? Or?
shelves.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you want a box?
Yeah, I was thinking like one of these to put movies or something.
And I've been looking for a shelf for my movies. I have a lot of VHS at the moment, and I kind of want to display the ones that I really like. So that was perfect, and I didn't know how much they were selling for, but I'll come back for it. Um, so I'm here at the garage again, checking kind of like what they have. Sometimes they just put random stuff in the garage, so it's always good to look around. There's a lot of people as well, so it was really, really hard to get through things. And again, always look everywhere. Boxes, anything that you get, people just hide things or just put them anywhere. So I was looking, and I went back to the where the VHS were, but there was also some DVDs. Um, and what I look for is kind of like sealed DVDs or sealed VHS. Sometimes those are worth good money. They didn't have any, unfortunately. There was some Seinfeld. I don't know if to get them. I had to look the price on it. I know it's a big 80s, 90s comedy show, but I decided to pass on it.
I think I'm ready. Yeah.
It was so funny to see everyone's reaction.
How much is that?
Dory!
Oh, this is all my stuff.
Oh, it's all yours stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, you're already buying it?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, I have
Sorry.
fun.
That was funny. At this point,
it's
I
mine,
kind of
sorry.
park
Yeah.
in the driveway,
Sorry about that.
so I had to move my car. And here's me again,
Okay.
trying to figure out how much I was gonna pay for everything.
She'll be right with you. You took off.
I know. Yeah, I had to move the car.
Want to pay 5 for
He said
all these?
yes.
Okay, so that's
Good luck
20.
with your sale.
Thank you.
So another 20 or just
Yeah.
120?
120.
Okay.
No, you got 220 still.
So you're doing
No problem.
5 on these, you said?
Yep.
All right.
So for the most part, the plushes were asking $5 each, which it was good, to good sell.
Is this his too? Is this yours?
Yeah.
All McDonald's, $10.
So that box had a whole bunch of McDonald's toys, brand new,
Want the bin?
Yeah, make a pile somewhere.
Do you want the bin? The
Sure.
bin's $2.
Okay.
and these were McDonald's
What?
toys. They had a whole bunch of different
Yeah,
ones.
I'll take this out. So.
Again, I just grabbed it at the beginning because they had looked like it had good things. So just checking to see how much they're gonna sell it for.
It's
I'll s-
$8.
I'll skip on that one.
He's skipping on these two over here too.
Okay.
I skipped on that box because I didn't know what it was, but it came in the box. So
That it?
So 20 for this, the whole thing, right?
All right, who's next?
Okay.
So they wanted 20 bucks for everything. I wasn't sure if it was really worth 20 bucks for me to get, just because they were cool figures, but not that cool for me to get just $20 worth of figures.
So I'm gonna take this one off. You said 20 for this one, right? And then you said 10 on that one. I'll take that one off too. Probably take this one off too. I'm not sure how much you did it for. Okay. And I think that's pretty much it.
Alright. So you've got $93.
So
Awesome.
looks
Thank you
like
so
the
much.
total was $93. Really good find.
Oh, here,
I found a lot of cool stuff, and I ended up getting the 2 shelves in the back. They pretty much rounded to $100. So I mean, can't complain for shelves like that, and they were brand new pretty much. They had all the shelves in there. Right here I'm checking if everything was in there, and in fact they were. And yeah, so it was a good find. Let me know what you guys think about this video, so if you guys like seeing them and kind of like what things are worth and kind of like what I find. So again, this is my first video, and this is kind of like everything that I got that day, with all the troll kits, pretty cool stuff, some Garfield stuff, and yeah, thank you for watching, guys.